Welcome back, RHODE foodie family. First of all, let's go ahead and get the dog situated. All right. We literally just bought ourselves about 10-15 minutes. So this is going to be a quick video. I got this stuff, as you guys know. First of all, like, comment, share, subscribe. Join us on YouTube membership. Thank you guys for all the support, especially during the holiday season. Thank you. As you guys know, I'm not a fancy kid. I don't really spend that much money on myself. Money that I really spend are to try to get this channel going for this little monster here, and for trying to save for future things for this channel. So everything's just for the channel. It's for rhodyfoody. So, but every so often, I'm able to use reward points, and I like to get little knickknacks that I've always wanted to get. So if you guys were part of a live recently, you saw kind of a quick preview on REI. So REI has reward points, and I was able to scoop up a couple things that I wanted. So let's go into number one. This, I don't think I've ever had one of these, and living in New England, it's amazing that I've never had one of these. So this is a Polar Tech fleece earband. Keep your ears toasty warm. Okay. So, and you know, when you're shopping at REI, there's going to be like a whole member section. Just join as a member. I think it's like 20 bucks, 25 bucks, maybe even 30 now, but look at this. So when I'm walking out this little one over here, and a lot of the stuff that we got was also for our future travels. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that throughout this video, because I think it's an idea that I definitely want to move forward with. The industrial heater is going to go on, so I apologize for that. All right, so REI here. Look at this. Got to keep the old, look at that. So for big boys, we get hot real fast. We could still cool off up here, but we can keep the bunny ears under control there. So I'm glad that I finally got that. Some of the traveling that we've been thinking about doing is kind of a strategy where I could still keep a very small space in Rhode Island, like this studio. It's only like 400 and something odd square feet. We do a lot of our filming here. We do a lot of our editing. It's kind of a live work type of space rather. And how can I travel and still be here? And one of the strategies that we came up with, which I'm still trying to put all together, is we move to a month. We move to a different state for a whole month, Peter. And we also come back for a month, because obviously, you know, we're not one of those channels, you know, we're not a cute girl that gets 500,000 views off of, you know, sleeping in her car. And we're also not celebrity chefs and things like that. So we're just a very humble channel here. And, you know, we're not at the space yet where I can just do this full time. So it's a great way for me to go ahead and live kind of both styles until we get to that space, right? So this is another thing that I've always wanted to have. One, for personal protection, because let's be honest, if you guys followed some of our vlogs from when we were traveling, we had a couple dicey situations, and this definitely would have helped me feel a little safer. And especially when you're camping and also car camping, there are just your mind wanders a little bit, so you're like, what the heck are we gonna do here? So and also it has, besides that, it has other applications, right? It has a serrated blade for cutting through wood. You know, you can cut other things with it. So I've always wanted to get one of these. And in this video, we're actually gonna open this stuff up. When we did the live, I don't think we opened it up. See, I wish I had a knife in order to open this up right now. How strong are we? We're not that strong. And we're back. All right, so here we go. And it's also good, you know, it's always good to have, like, one of the things that I bought, I think I bought it from the REI website, was I got a one of those Swiss Army knives that has like clippers on it. Like, all right, it comes with like a little instructional thing. We'll put that aside. Oh, look how beautiful she is. Look how beautiful she is. And the cool thing I like, it has a little clip so you can just put it right in your pants. All right. I've actually never owned a knife here. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, that's sturdy. That's sturdy. I like that a lot. This thing is just, and it's so lightweight, you know what I mean? Yeah, pocket clip. It's got the dual thumb studs, frame lock safety. Well, you're gonna want that and everything. But yeah, so I'm excited to have that. So we're gonna have this for probably, hopefully forever, if we take care of it. So when I got that, one of the things that I want to get to down the road is I want to get a cooking set, but we're not quite there yet. But I always wanted to have one of these too, right? Obviously knives, they get dull, ooh, that's kind of cool. So it's got all the instructions on how to do that. This one I won't open just yet because I want to familiarize myself with all this. But it's got all these applications to sharpen all the knives that you need for cooking or for, these type of knives. So it's everything that you'll need. Brisket is still eating over there. I got these 2 meals. I've actually decided that I'm going to be returning this one because it's expired. So I kept the receipt. So we're gonna return this, but I did want to try a soup-based one. But believe it or not, this one's more expensive than this one. So I'm gonna go back and just see if I can get another one of these. These hiker meals, you guys have seen us do them. I mean, when we were on the road, a lot of our lives, like a lot of our videos that were lives, we did those with camping meals until we decided to go ahead and kind of experiment with actual cooking, which was a complete disaster. In the future, I do want to get one of those propane, it's like a circular thing. I forget what they're called, but they're basically with the coil. They're not electric, Lupe. They use propane or butane, but it's like this nice little cooking thing. But like 8 different companies make them. And one of the things that I hated about cooking, and that I hated about essentially, especially after cooking, was the mess. And if I would have had one of these stupid little things, this is, what do they call it? Just it's a scraper, lightweight, non-stick, safe pot scrubbing solution. And then it says it in French. But this thing, it's basically like a rubber spatula. Just get in there and then just be able to talk. Oh, I loved it. I'm sorry, I would have loved it to have one of these. So that's definitely something we always wanted to get. So as you notice, I'm getting like all these little things that I've always wanted. This thing was, so this is a fanny pack, but they call it an ultralight black hole hip pack from Patagonia. I think this is the first thing I've ever owned by Patagonia. Again, like I said, I'm not a fancy kid. So to own something with Patagonia lets me know that hopefully we're on the right trajectory. And the reason, let me specify, it's not so much the name brand, right? It's not like, oh, I only wear Patagonia. No, it's about the quality of some of these brands. And there's brands that I never even freaking heard of until I started researching camping and hiking and all kinds of stuff, where it's like, because it's a lightweight, which you want lightweight because you're going to be carrying around a backpack. I have my backpack over here. I've been going through all the stuff in it. And some of these brands just make really good quality, lightweight material stuff. And it's worth it to pay a little extra for those things, especially if you're going to be using it a lot. So it comes into this little bag right here. You get a little plastic bag that I have no idea what the heck it means. And basically what happens is, let's take it out. Ugh. Here we go. All right, now we're cooking with gas. All right, so now the outside is now the inside, and now you have a fanny pack. There you go. And it has two zippers. So it has one zipper there and then a main zipper here on the top. And basically what I would use this for is I would use this to have some treats for the gremlin behind me, maybe a couple granola bars, obviously our wallet and stuff like that if we were just gonna go for like a small little day hike or something like that. But yeah, and then look at all this extra. I probably wouldn't wear this around my waist. One, because I'm a big boy, but two, I'm just more, hey baby, this is where I'm gonna keep all your treats. You wanna familiarize yourself with it? He's like, I love Patagonia now. I get all the treats. But I'm more of like, I'll put this around and then I'll put it like, almost like a satchel type of situation. So yeah, I've always wanted to get one of these and they're so, what's the word? Practical that it's just no brainer. And this, man, I don't even know, what's the, oh, it's in here. This thing is light. Is it gonna tell me how much it weighs? Probably not, but it's light, guys. It's not even a pound. It's like, I would even say it's even a half a pound. I wouldn't even say if it's a quarter or even 1/8 of a pound. It's super light. So we're excited about that. And then the last big thing, this is what, so I had a rewards card that had about 100 and something on it. I think maybe like 110 bucks, but this is what took half of it. And this is something I've always wanted to get, especially we were able to go to one of those getaway houses in Connecticut. And they had one of these, not this brand. I think it was like a regular Coleman, but I like this one because it compacts down. So the cool thing about this is that not only can you power it with a crank on top, which let's see if we can open this up. There you go. Not only can you power it with a crank on top. So cool. So this is the Lighthouse 600, 600 meaning 600 lumens. So it says, I'm in demo mode. Take me out of current demo mode by quickly turning the hand crank 3 times, enough for the blue battery indicator to illuminate. Whoa, okay. We'll do that together, I guess. And I love this company, Goal Zero, too. So here we go, boom. Right, here's the table. It has one of these bad boys to hang it. I believe that my tent has a little hook that I'll be able to hang this on. But the cool thing about this is obviously there's one of those SOS situations in the middle of the night. And I turned this on last night and it lit up the whole room, which was really cool. Hey, no. Daddy needs that. He was about to go ham on the receipt. So you can either do half of it, right? I don't know if you guys can see it. It's going half that way, right? So you go all the way up. And that was this in itself. But the cool thing is, like, when you're walking, right, you're not blinding yourself, right? And you can face it a certain way. But if you want to go absolutely, we're throwing a little shindig, you go all the way out. Whew. So that's a cool thing. And then obviously, you know, what makes this really cool is that it has this built-in charger USB cord that you can just, you know, put on one of these guys. This is what I'm using to charge the phone right now. You just put in one of those, boom, you're done. Dunzo. And then let's say you don't have enough juice anywhere. You have no juice. The juice has been absolutely non-loose, right? Oh, here we go. There we go. Crank power. And we also have a survival radio that has crank power too. So you can crank it up. And the cool thing is that the battery inside of it, right, if you just keep cranking it, there's a battery pack. So I could theoretically charge my battery packs with this, but obviously it would be for emergencies only, but I'll be cranking the heck out of it. So yeah, I've always wanted one of these. I don't know what it meant by hold on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look, we have a full battery level. So that's good. See the 4, how it lights up? Oh, wait, we're almost at 4. Okay. So, yeah, this is just one of those that, whoa. Make sure, oh, there you go. I have to clip it down. Just do it up. You stay here. You're like beepity boop, boppity bops. And we have, then we have power and we have lights. So these are the cool little gadgets that slowly but surely, once I find little pennies here and there, and once I find, you know, little reward points here and there, I'll be scooping up for some of our travels. And then lastly, kind of the idea that we were alluding to in the beginning of the video is moving to a state for about a month or so, and that being our journey. So going to a, you know, going to Illinois for a month, coming back to Rhode Island, going to Iowa for a month, coming back to Rhode Island. And there might be times where if I have nothing going on back in Rhode Island, I might be able to do 2 states back to back that are next to each other and then come back. And again, vice versa. I might have stuff happening in Rhode Island where I need to stay here for 2 months, but then I can go out for a month and come back. So I still haven't come, I'm probably just gonna keep it simple and call it like the 50 states tour. But I also, you know, I would also love to do all the provinces in Canada and all the estados in Mexico, because I think that would be kind of cool too. And to be fair, with my buddy Adam, who wants to go international a lot, I would still be able to, at least on our off non-traveling months, domestically. Did you eat your whole stick already? Yeah, now he wants attention. I'll be able to take little weekend trips with him. Stop it, baby. He wants attention now. Here we go. So yeah, guys, that's really it. That's my little REI haul here with my reward, my members co-op reward points. I think that's what they're calling it. I always forget what they call it. But yeah, we're going to be returning this just because it literally says Best Buy December 3rd. And we bought this not that long ago, I think like a few days ago. So that's way past that. And I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure I can keep this for 2 years and still eat an edible, but I want to be able to eat it now, taste test it, make sure I like this brand, and then I'll be able to buy more, if that makes sense. Also, this, I just realized that this isn't the kind that you can cook in here, like the freeze-dried ones where it has, you see this little indent? You put the hot water in here, you seal it, and it cooks it. This isn't that. This is more of a just pouched lentils that you can make into soup. So yeah, fam, thank you so much for joining. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Join us on YouTube memberships. And then, and wish us luck on trying to put together this crazy 50 states tour plan. And let's see what 2023 has to offer us. And until next time, be well, eat well, travel well, and take care of each other. You ready? All right, guys, ciao.